Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome to my channel, Life with Nati, or welcome back if you're new. My name is Natalia. Friends and family call me Nati. And oh my goodness, you guys, it's the end of week 3 for the May with Yuumei event. Yeah, it is beating past. All right, so for those of you who don't know what May with Yuumei is, it is an event that I am hosting along with my co-host Nicole over on Budget with Alpaca here on YouTube. I'll have her um, I'll have her channel linked in the description box below. You can find our group over on Facebook. It's under the Year with Yuumei event, Year with Yuumei group name. So Year with Yuumei is a year-long event where we dedicate our time on all of Yuumei's amazing art pieces for a whole year. I decided to put a mid-year event in the mix for the May with Yuumei. Um, Most reason is because it is Yuumei's birthday is in May, and also I just thought it would be fun to keep everybody motivated and going. And I also plan on doing this May with Yuumei on a yearly basis, so every May through June. Hopefully, fingers crossed, if everything goes well. All right, so today we are going to be doing a whip and chat. So for those of you guys who don't know what WIP stands for, WIP stands for work in progress while I sit here and I chat with you guys. And yeah, so my WIP today is going to be Bath Time by the lovely Yuumei. Um, Still up close on what she will look like. So beautiful. Such a beautiful painting. She is a 65 by 103.8 centimeters, 60 colors, and a square. So pretty. It's taken me forever to finish this painting. It never takes me this long, but a lot has been happening, and it's okay. There is absolutely no rush. All right, so in this video, I will be diamond painting, chatting with you guys, and also please wait till the end of the video for the winners of last week's giveaways. Also, in the middle of this video somewhere, there's going to be a code word that you would need to use in the comments below if you want a chance to win next week's giveaway. All right, let's talk about what I have in front of me. So currently I have my tray that I'll be working with. This is from Bijou Bliss, the amazing Bijou Bliss. This is the May with Yuumei event tray. I love this tray. Everything is magnetic. The stopper is magnetic. The top is magnetic. It is life. Um, All right, and then over here we have my Bistro pen. This is my Kiki pen with Gigi in the middle of it. This is from Bistro. I'll make sure I have all of the shops linked in the description box below. I have this pen. This came from Creationz Morin. It is absolutely stunning. And then I have my pen from my shop, Craftsperations. This is the event pen. And then I have from Susy shop over on Etsy. I have her tweezers. This is Kiki. They're ceramic tip tweezers. Love these things. And then my putty remover with Totoro on it. I have my putty. And then I have my trinket tray with my art on it. This is the May with Yuumei trinket tray. You can find this at my shop. Um, yeah. So that's old news. What's new? So my Craft with Crashly's package came in and oh, so exciting. I am so honored and I'm just like over the moon that she is using my artwork for her stuff. So here's the cover binder. Isn't that so cute? And then I have the release papers. I told her to give me the sample pack. So if you guys don't know about the release papers over at Crash with Crashly's, you have an option to have sample pack. And I didn't know anything about this until she told me about it. But you get different sizes. So this is the smallest size. And then a size taller. And then a little bit bigger. I think these are 4x4s. And I think this is like a 4x5. I love them. I love them so much. I am so honored. Like I'm like over the moon that my artwork is out there. Uh, I've never ever dreamed that that would be a thing. Like not even opening my shop. Even before I opened my shop, like I've always drawn, but I never thought that I would be ballsy enough to actually try to sell my artwork. But I'm so glad I did because it's just such an accomplishment. I also have the tumbler from Crash with Cashley. She has my artwork on it as well. I don't want to tip it too much because I actually have drink in it. But yes, here's the artwork. Made with Yuumei 2025. This is over at Crash with Crashly's site. I will leave her in the description box below as well. Please go check her out. It's not the only thing she has on there. She also has a licensing agreement with Yuumei herself, and I grabbed these as well. So I have Great Escape release papers um, in the 4x5 size. Yeah, so very exciting to use these. I don't use release paper that much, but I'm starting to learn that I do like it, especially if I'm working on a kit that doesn't have these perforated break break breakaway pieces. Jeez, words are hard. All right, let me go ahead and rip into this section, take a drink, and we'll get into our little whip and chat, yeah? Such a satisfying sound to me. I don't know about you guys. One second. All right. See, I love this tray. Take it, and you just put it in the back, and it magnets, and I don't have to worry about losing my top. I love it. Sorry. And then the trinket tray, very helpful because I don't keep the stopper while I'm diamond painting unless there's like a bunch of diamonds in there. And I just put the top in my trinket tray. Never thought that I would need a trinket tray as bad as I actually do. It's weird. All right, let's see. What color should I work with first? We'll do the antennas. Do you guys name your drills too, or is it just me? All right. Oh my God, that just happened. Ah, yeah, that happened. One second as I pick up all these drills that I just spilled on my canvas. What am I doing? Why don't I just put it on the actual canvas? Yeah. All right. Well, I hope everybody had a wonderful week. Um, I also want to thank everybody for the well wishes for from last week's Whip and Chat, where I briefly spoke about um, my baby cousin passing. I highly appreciate it. Thank you guys. Um, yeah, it's never easy when stuff like that happens. Um, I definitely don't like talking about it on my whips because I don't like being depressed. So I try my best not to get myself in a depressive state. Ooh, my placing was a bit off. Yeah. All right. I picked up all the drills that fell. Well, my week went much better than it did last week. I'm happy because I was able to keep to my word and actually send out a lot of packages on Monday and Tuesday. I am thinking that I might end up having that like the thing that I do. Meaning, I think that I want to dedicate Mondays and Tuesdays for shipping. Um, the feeling of shipping so many at once and then also doing more products throughout the week without the stress of, okay, I make this product, I'm going to ship it, make this product. Instead, I am just going to make as many products in one shot and ship in one shot. Um, I feel like that's easier on me, um, because I can dedicate one day instead of multiple days on packing orders. I pride myself a lot in my packing. So like I want to I don't want to feel tired when doing so because I'm always scared I'm forgetting something. So if I could just dedicate 1 or 2 days in just packing orders, I think it would be easier on my mental state and also the flow of work. I'm hoping that makes sense. And don't worry, I'm not going to only talk about my shop for this whip and chat. I'm noticing that I'm talking a lot about it, but it's also because it takes so much of my time. Um, and I want to keep you guys in the loop. And what better way than a whip and chat? Let's see. Not a lot really has been happening. It's very chill. I went to the doctor's the other, I think it was 2 days ago, um, for my diabetes. So if you guys don't know, I am a diabetic and I have uncontrolled diabetes. Had it for many years, and we're trying to find the correct dosage of medicine to control it. So while I was pregnant, it was one way they were okay. So when I was pregnant, they were giving me a certain amount of dosage, and my sugar had to be a certain level and whatnot. But now that I'm not pregnant, they have to readjust. You also got to realize that I was pregnant for basically 2 years straight. My babies were my babies were 11 months apart from birth. So I found out I was pregnant with my son when my daughter was only 5 months. So I didn't have much time for healing and not being pregnant. So they weren't able to readjust my medicine correctly before I ended up falling pregnant again. So now that I know for a fact I'm not going to get pregnant anytime soon, they're trying to readjust my medicine, and I'm so grateful for it because it's very scary living with uncontrolled diabetes. You know, you one minute you're feeling okay, the next minute you feel like you're literally about to croak, and I just not a good feeling at all, especially since I have little ones, and for the most part I'm home alone with them throughout the day, and yeah, it's scary. I just got an ant off my tray. That was annoying. Yeah. So it's also ant season. So there's ants everywhere, no matter how much I freaking clean. They're about to try to exterminate them. We have a bush outside that, yeah, ants love. Sorry. But yes. So in basically, long story short, they did change my dosage, and they're also getting me on another medicine that hopefully will be able to control my diabetes better than what I am right now. This medicine, instead of me having to inject insulin 5 times a day, I will eventually will only have to inject myself with insulin once a week. And that right there, I was like, oh, where do I sign up? Sign me up like yesterday. I don't like needles. I absolutely hate needles. And yeah, this right here hopefully is a game changer. I haven't taken it yet because of the side effects. I am not ready to be um, TMI, but I'm not ready to be toilet bound. Like I heard that you get a very upset stomach with this medicine, and not really looking forward to that. But I know I have to bite the bullet and take the medicine anyways. However, the reason why I haven't done it yet is because tomorrow, me and the family has a oops, give me 1 second. Me and my family has family date night tomorrow. And I don't want to have an upset stomach for our date. Like, it's not a fun time. We are gonna go see Lilo and Stitch. It just came out in theaters today, actually, but the theater was pretty packed. I mean, there were still seats that we could take, but the seats wouldn't be together, and not about to split the family. So we decided to go tomorrow, which is going to be Saturday. We decided to go tomorrow instead, and we were able to pick whatever seats we wanted because it wasn't full. I'm pretty sure it's pretty full now, but when I did the tickets, it wasn't that full. There was literally 4 seats that were taken. So I was able to get to the, like, I don't know about you guys. When I go to a movie theater, I have to be like in the far back. If you hear banging, I'm sorry. My kids are awake and sounds like dad's playing with them in the living room. But yes, when I'm not, I know, I hope I'm not the only one. But when I go to the movie theaters, I have to be like at the very back of the movie theater. Um, and I don't know why. So like, cause me and my husband had a date night when the Minecraft movie first came out, and um, we booked the tickets a bit late, so there wasn't that many options to choose from on where to sit, and we ended up having to sit at the very front and all the way to the right side. Um, And now, mind you, I also messed up a few times. So I messed up on not booking and getting the seats that we would prefer. And then I also messed up and I got the 3D version of the movie. And yay, it's a 3D. However, I also have epilepsy. And sitting in that corner with 3D uh, kind of triggered me a few times throughout the movie. Now, mind you, Minecraft already in itself, I can't play Minecraft because of my epilepsy. And then watching said movie in 3D in a corner that, yeah, it wasn't a fun time. It was a fun time, but it was not ideal for me. So I learned my lesson and I made sure I booked ahead of time, especially since I am going to be taking my little one's with me, and my 16-year-old is going to be with us as well. So I wanted us all to be sitting next to each other. That way we can hand off my youngest little boy to each other when our hands get tired, because we have to hold him. He's only 9 months, so we have to hold him on our lap. My daughter, I bought her her own seat. She's gonna be sitting in between me and her dad. Hopefully she acts right. I'll let you guys know how that goes. This is going to be my very first time going to a movie with little ones, but I couldn't miss it because anybody who knows me knows that I am obsessed with Stitch. I love Stitch. My blanket on my bed is Stitch. I have stuffies coming out of my nose of Stitch. Yeah, it Stitch is my thing. Actually, the sweater that I'm wearing right now is Stitch. So I'm super excited to watch that movie. When I seen the previews, I was like, this is fake. This is not real. And then I seen that it was coming in the movie theaters. I was like, I am not missing this. I'm coming on launch day. And then I seen how packed it was, and I was like, no, I'm not. I'm coming the next day. Because I also have anxiety and social anxiety, so I can't be like around a big crowd of people, or I'll get very panicky. So it wasn't ideal to go on the day that it launches. The day that a movie launches is always like the busiest day, especially if it's a movie that a lot of people want to watch. And apparently, Stitch is definitely one of them because when I say the movie theater was booked almost a month in advance, I was like, yeah, no. Then honestly, I probably would have a panic attack, triggering trigger for anybody. Hopefully not, but probably would have had a panic attack if I was to have to be separated from my family to watch the movie. Yeah, I would have refunded the ticket quick. I would have been like, yeah, no, not happening. So let's see, what else is new? Okay, I know I told you guys that, excuse me. I know I told you guys I wasn't going to be talking about my shop my whole video, and I'm not. But you guys, I am so proud of the creation that I made. So next month is a National Pride Month, and I did a request to sponsor an event called DP June Pride 25. It's hosted by Christopher um, Kalasa. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. And Stacy Deal, also known as Stacy Ritzy DP Crafts on YouTube and on Facebook. And I offered to sponsor their event. I was super excited when Christopher texted me back, and he wrote me back quite quickly, and I'm super excited. I was like over the moon when he said yes. Pride. Mm, I live for pride. I love the rainbows. I love everything that signifies pride. And so I wrote Christopher and I was like, so what do you want me to do for the tray or the pen or whatever? And it was like, obviously rainbow and do whatever you want after that. I was like, huh, okay. And I thought about it and I thought about it and I was like, I'm going to draw up something cool, something cute. And then I thought about it and I was like, no, let's go simple but beautiful. And so, you guys, I created a tray that I am over the moon about. I am super proud of. Y'all ready to see it? Look. So instead, I decided I'm just gonna write love is love on there, draw up a little heart, a little flower, and make the tray the centerpiece. You guys, look at it. I love resin. This was straight lines, and resin, whenever it's curing, it cooks itself and starts rolling. It starts rolling in on itself, and this was the outcome. Sorry that my phone kept going off. But yes, it says love is love. And I also made the matching pen. Disregard that. That was a little slip, but you're not going to see that in the middle. But yes, oh my God, I am madly in love with this pen. I love when I create something and I'm like, I need one of those for me. And I definitely need one of these for me. But this will be on my shop soon. I just want to catch up with more orders before I put up anything else in my shop. Um, so as I won't be overwhelmed. So once I'm caught up a little bit more with my shop itself, I will be launching that, and it'll be very soon. It would definitely be before next month. And I also am hopefully, fingers crossed, be planning on making a handful of those. That way I don't feel as overwhelmed as I am right now with my orders. And if somebody makes an order, I'm good to go. And then once the ones that I make are sold, it'll be back to pre-orders. But I think from here on out, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not if, but when I sponsor again, I'm going to be making a good bit of them before I launch it. That way, when somebody orders it, I don't have them waiting such a long time to get to it. The only time consuming thing it'll be me turning the actual pen. Um, which I'm quite behind on the pen turning as well. I have a huge amount of pens that needs to be turned. Um, and so once I get that done, I will launch the Love is Love bundle set, where you can buy it in a bundle or you can also buy it separately. And then from here on out, like I said, I'm going to make sure I make a good bit of them ahead of time and then launch. That way I won't feel like the whole world is weighing on my shoulder and I have to take a lot of time away from the family and motherly wifely duties, because I'm back ordered, and it's nobody's fault but my own because I am so self conscious about anything that I do that I don't believe it's going to profit, and then it does, and then I overwhelm myself with, oh my God, I have this to do. And my precious husband is like, no, what you need to do is step back and breathe. I was like, yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll breathe. Um, but I feel like I have finally got myself on a steady pace that I'm very comfortable with. Um, and so I believe I'll be able to keep up with orders better the way that I'm doing things now. So yes, from here on out, I plan on shipping all orders on Mondays and Tuesdays and then making things throughout the entire week, and just dedicating those 2 days for shipping. That way I am pacing myself and I know what needs to be done and when it needs to be done. So I force myself a schedule: Mondays, Tuesdays, shipping days. And then the weekend is me packing orders in a slower pace, but throughout the week, I'm making orders. I hope that makes sense. It makes sense in my brain. But yes, you guys, I am super, super excited for tomorrow. I can't wait. Can't wait to watch the movie. It's like I'm taking my kids to watch a movie, but I feel like a big old kid. All right, you guys. Because I'm like super excited for tomorrow's movie and date night with the family, I think for this week's keyword, I want to say movie. So in the comments below, make sure you write, make sure the word movie is in there, MOVIE, is in the comments below for your chance to win next week's giveaways. And let me know, what is your favorite movie? Um, I know that's not an easy question because I have so many, but I'm just so excited for tomorrow's movie, A Stitch. Like, yeah, super excited. So, yes, keyword movie. Write it in the comments below for a chance to win next week's giveaways. All right, and since we're talking about it, so next week is going to be, there's going to be quite a few giveaways. There's going to be 5 giveaways from me and also 5 from Nicole. And the reason why there's 5 is because this is the month 1 of the event. And I am not sure if I'm going to be doing a live that day or if we're going to do a whip and chat. We're going to figure that out. You guys will definitely know. If you guys are following the Facebook group page, there will be the first place that we will announce if we're going live or not. I'll also be announcing it on the community tab here on YouTube. So if you're not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button. That way you won't miss out on anything. And also that thumbs up if you're enjoying yourself. Just had to throw that in there real quick. All right. So next week, week 4, for the May with Yuumei, I will be having Creationz Morin. They will have a tray, putty, and gift card. We're going to have Greatful Pop. I'm going to have a Greatful Pop pen. It's going to be this one right here. This one is inspired by flower buns. Isn't she absolutely stunning? So that will be a giveaway for next week. Also, we're going to have Bee's Crafty Corner. They're going to have a gift card for Bee's Crafty Corner. Then we have Butterfly Effect is also going to be a giveaway. They have this beautiful white pen. I love this pen. This pen is so pretty. But this is going to be from Butterfly Effect Wares. They also have a putty. So it's going to be a pen and putty. And also, we are going to have a giveaway, and I don't have the cup with me right now, but I'll make sure I'll show you guys in next week's giveaway, in next week's whip and chat. But STG Clocks and Props, they have a tumbler with the Year with Yuumei logo, and your name will be engraved inside the cup. Or on the cup, not inside the cup, on the cup. So yes, it is going to be those 5 Creationz more in, Grateful Pop, Bees Crafted Corner, Butterfly Effect Wares, and also STG Clocks and Props. All right. So super exciting. Super exciting. Guys, this pen is so freaking cute. All right. But yes, that is super exciting news. I can't wait to see who wins everything. I get just as excited seeing who wins every week. I'm like, ooh, I wonder who it's gonna be. And you guys are so absolutely sweet, and I'm so happy that this event is happening, you guys. I've met some amazing, amazing people, and I'm forever grateful. You know what I'm not grateful for? These symbols right here. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I can zoom you in so you guys can see what I'm trying to say. Okay, I tried to go zoom in and it's not really, yeah, no, it's not working. Okay, it didn't work, but the, I have these two symbols right next to each other, and it's not very easy to tell the difference. And then, as a matter of fact, I have these 3 symbols right next to each other. And I know it looks like, well, that looks like they're very different symbols, and they are, but it's not easy. I almost messed up. I mean, this one. All right. Okay, you guys, I think this is where I'm going to leave it. It's going to be short and sweet. Not extra short, but it's going to be short and sweet. Be sure to wait to the very end. That way you guys can figure out who won the prizes of last week's whip and chat. And then make sure in the comments below you use the word movie in a sentence. Let me know what's your favorite movie. That way you can be entered in next week's with giveaways. And wow, next week's giveaways are amazing. All right, you guys, I think this is where I'm gonna leave you. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. That way you won't miss any more of my videos. Hit that thumbs up if you're enjoying yourself. I will definitely see you guys in the next one, and good luck for the winners. Love you laters. Hello, my beautiful people. Here we are for the May with Yuumei Week 3 winners. We're going to start off with the Facebook progress post first. Let's go ahead and slowly scroll. Sorry about that. We're going to slowly scroll, show that I have everybody in here. Sorry, I went fast again. Okay, that was the end of the list. Let's go ahead and give us a shuffle. We have 1, 2, and 3. All right, first things first, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to spin for Creationz more ends bundle. Good luck, everybody. Jenny, congratulations, love. You won the Creationz Morin. Please reach out to me as soon as I put this post up or once you see it, and we can get you your prize. Congratulations again, love. It's gonna go ahead and remove you because I have to give this wheel to Nicole. All right, the second prize is going to be for DP with sparklers. Good luck, everybody. Congratulations, Mary. Make sure you reach out to me, please. I still haven't heard back from the first winner for the DP with sparklers. Please, please, please reach out to me. Don't miss out on this. DP with sparklers is absolutely amazing. All right, so let's go ahead and remove this name. Awesome. Again, congratulations to the winners. All right, next up we have the YouTube comments. I had requested for you guys to use the word flower in a sentence and let me know what your favorite flower was. You guys blew it out of the park. There's so many amazing flowers out there, and y'all guys named a bunch of them, and that was awesome. I still stick to it. Magnolia is my favorite. All right, so the winners for this will be for the J&L cover minder and putty set. Let's go ahead and shuffle or choose. All right, so the winner is Bellara2218. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. I really am. She said, it might be boring for some, but my favorite flower is the rose. Have a nice rose garden in the park nearby and getting ready to sniff them all soon. Oh, yes, roses. I mean, I know it's an oldie but goodie. Roses are amazing, beautiful flowers. I love all the different colors you could choose from. So congratulations, sweetheart. You won the J&L. Make sure you reach out to me. I will have my email in the description box below. Also, if you know where I am on Facebook, you can reach out to me on Messenger as well so that we can get you nice and situated for your prize. Congratulations, you guys. And of course, if you know me, you know I'm extra. So we're gonna go ahead and do one more giveaway. This one's gonna be from my shop, Craftsperations, for a $15 giveaway. All right, good luck. Mary Jose, congratulations, sweetheart. You won the $15 Craftsperations giveaway code. Make sure you reach out to me and I will get that code out for you as soon as you send me a message. All right, so her comment said, my favorite flower is a tulip. Beautiful, beautiful flowers. They're the first to come out and flourish. I just love them. I know they're absolutely stunning, and they are the first to come out. They're also the first to leave, which is sad, but still beautiful. All right, you guys, those were all the winners. Also, I'm just gonna let you guys know here that I am planning on next week Sunday, we'll do the whip and chat, recorded whip and chat for the keyword, and we're also going to go live on Sunday as well at 8 p.m. Me and my co-host Nicole, Budget with Alpaca, will be going live for the actual giveaway instead of doing it this way. All right, you guys, happy diamond painting, happy shopping, and I will definitely see you guys in the next one. Love you laters.